Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Neelam and in today's video I'm going to be creating a soft neutral glam using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which was something I used in my previous video as well. So this is kind of one of the series that I'll be creating looks with this palette, so you guys kind of know how many looks or what kind of looks can you create with this palette. In my previous video I'd created a very nice pink coral toned eye look. In case you missed my previous video, I'm just going to link it right here or here, I don't know where. So if you want to check that out, please go ahead and check it out, and you can hop onto this later or finish this and then go on to that one. Before getting into the tutorial, I would like to say please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and hit the like button if you like the look that I'm going to be creating. And let's get started. So I'm going to show you the palette again just in case you haven't seen it in my previous video. There are so many neutral tones here and I'm going to be playing with them today. Before I start with the eyeshadows, I'm just going to add a little extra setting powder under my eye, because last time when I was using this palette I had a decent fallout and there was a lot of eyeshadow under my eye. So I'm just going to be using a decent quantity of powder so that in case if there is any fallout I can just use a powder brush to flick it. Okay, hair is clipped and we are ready to start with the eye look. So I'm going to start with the first shade, which is like a very beautiful neutral shade, which is this Perfectionist. I'm picking it up on a round blending brush. I'm going to start by placing it on my crease, going all the way in and blending it out. If you have deep set hooded eyes like me, just go a little higher when it comes to your crease so that when you open your eyes there's still a little bit of the transition shade. So one of the techniques that I teach all my students is to start with small circular motions towards the outer corner and then go in with the windshield wiper motions on the crease. Next I'm going in with a slightly deeper shade, which is this shade Comfort Zone. Like this is like 2 tones darker than the shade Perfectionist which we went with. This is just to intensify the crease and make it slightly more deeper, and kind of bringing it like towards the 2/3 of the eye, not going all the way in but kind of covering the 2/3 of my eye. Going in with a clean brush and then just blending out the top end of the eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with a smaller blending brush and picking up the shade Thick Skin, which is like this one. This is super pigmented, like I barely touched it and I don't know if you can see, it's picked up quite a lot of color. With this shade I'm just gonna draw like my crease and make it like intensified and deep. You can see I'm kind of creating like a winged eyeshadow effect. Going in with a blending brush, then again smoking out everything. Because I always like my crease to be the deepest, I am going in with the shade Next, which is like a deep maroon brown shade. I'm going to use the tiniest bit of this shade. Just close to my lash line. And then just bringing it like towards the 1/3 of the eye. Taking a blending brush and blending everything. Just going to go back with the shade Perfectionist and then again go over the crease. For the lower lash line, again I'm going in with this shade Perfectionist and kind of going all over my lower lash line. Then going in with the shade Next again, which was the darkest shade we used today, and then just towards the end of the eye, connecting the top and the bottom. Taking the blending brush and blending everything. So for the shimmer, I had used my fingers and the silicone brush last time, but I was not so happy with the result. So for glitter, I'm going to be using a flat brush and dampen it with my setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Magic Setting Spray. I'm going in with this very beautiful rose gold shade, which is Ride or Diamonds. With this shade, I'm going to start with the inner corner and then gradually bring it towards the center of the eye. Wow, this works beautifully with the damp brush. So I'm bringing it towards like 2/3 of my eye Wherever I want my shimmer to end, I'm going it with my pinky finger and kind of smoothing it out. So that kind of it has a gradient effect. For this look, I'm going to be creating a wing liner. I'm using the Curvitude eyeliner by Maybelline and creating a wing first. I don't want a very bold liner. I just want a very thin wing. I'm going to quickly do the other eye and come back. Just to connect the wing liner with my lower lash line, I'm going with the black shade which is called Temptress and just smoking it out. For the brow bone, I'm using this shade I'm in It. Just highlighting my brow bone. I'm going to use the same shade for my inner corner as well. For mascara, I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. If you're somebody who doesn't like lashes, this eye makeup is all done, but I always like to apply lashes using my effortless lashes from Velour for my false lashes. I'm just going to clean up my under eye and remove all the excess powder. I'm just going to top my lips with some lip gloss. This is a Tarte lip gloss with no name, so. And the look is complete. That's all for today's video, guys. Hit the like button if you like this tutorial and tell me what look you want to see next. I have one more look in my mind with the same eyeshadow palette which I'll be posting next. And again, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. I will see you soon.